Do you remember the time when birds would fly away when cars or danger approached? Well, not anymore, and this video explains why. Okay then, watch this bit of film, and if you look closely you'll see there's a pigeon in the road there, and as we get almost to run him over, he'd just flap and hop across the road.
There. They don't seem to be too bothered about us coming along because they are crap. Right at the last minute they leave, and then they can hardly fly away. I think it's because they're eating too much of our crap like McDonald's and KFC and that. So they're getting fat and lazy like humans do when they eat McDonald's and crap like that. There you go.
And as proof, here's some crows picking up crap and McDonald's stuff outside the McDonald's place in Stevenage.
Well, so there you go. From those little bits of film, you can see that birds eating, whether they be pigeons or crows, other wild birds. One time they used to fly away, get out of the way of it, you know, miles long before the car actually got there, they'd up and fly away. But because they're eating a lot of this crap food, McDonald's, KFC and so on, they're getting fat and lazy, and there's they almost seem to as though they're going to forget to fly like the dodos did to some of the birds in Australia who developed that. So that's not a good thing really, and it's our fault because they're supposed to be feeding on other things, but of course birds will eat anything that they find, and we leave food laying around. But okay, if we want to make ourselves fat and lazy and complacent, okay, but don't put that on the wildlife. And also, like especially burgers, red meat, and they put all the additives in, can cause aggression. This is why people get so aggressive with each other, road rage and air rage and so on, you know, because of the crap. And this also is happening in wildlife. And here's a bit of film that we took in Hastings. There's worse than this, but this is what we found, that Nicky was just eating fish and chips. And that fish and chips, I mean, seagulls used to fly out to sea, follow the trawlers, eat fresh fish, nick it, and so on. They've always been opportunists. But now they don't have to do that. You know, people sit there and eating fish and chips, but worst of all, fish is healthy. Chips are only potatoes, they're not too bad. But when it comes to KFC, and especially burgers, McDonald's and Burger King, stuff like that. So a lot of additives which make them aggressive. And you watch this little bit of film and you'll see that they're not only being aggressive to Nicky, they don't attack her, but they're very threatening. And they attacked a pigeon that come too close too. Just have a look at this. We took this in Hastings a little while back. Nicky eating her fish and chips, and guess what? She's got visitors.
I'm under attack.
She's under attack. Look at this here.
The seagulls are after me.
Hey? We're under sing chair with our fish and chips. They're sort of circling us. Reminds you of the film, The Birds, doesn't it?
They are at all.
Oh, they're circling above us too. Look, 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 they're everywhere, and they're here, right here. Look at that. Couldn't get much closer than that, could you?
What's the prey? Us on the chips.
Yeah, us on the chips, yeah. That's the point. Oh dear. Oh then.
That was quick.
You got one as well. There you go.
The hungry birds.
And another one.
I do believe they're hungry.
And you too?
We're surrounded by them.
Behind.
Say hello to the camera.
Behind us. Ready? Go.
Oh my god. Now aren't they noisy?
Let's see if we can get the pigeon to have some.
Pigeons come solo now. Oh no, he's run away. The bigger bird, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh blimey. On that note, we'll go.
So there you go. That's how it's affecting the birds. But it's not only birds, it's other animals, you know. Maybe we'll look later on, the squirrels and foxes become more aggressive because they're eating all this stuff, raiding litter bins and picking things off the floor because people are so untidy. They just half finish the McDonald's and throw it on the ground. You know, they get complacency again. And this aggressiveness is working through, not only in food, but in other things. And we've got some nice, gentle mason bees making their home in our house, in the nest inside the wall cavities. I don't hurt you. Normally they're very docile creatures, they won't sting you or anything. But recently we had some here, and we noticed that they're becoming aggressive, not only to humans but also to each other, which is very strange indeed. Normally they're lovely, they live in a community, perfect community if you like. But you see, the trouble is that, again, we're interfering, so we're spraying things with herbicides and insecticides which are affecting the animals. If it doesn't kill them, the insects, then it's causing them to have aggressive behaviour. Because of all the stuff we put in them, you know, mankind has a lot to answer for. And this really surprised me when I was filming some mason bees just outside the office window, right here. So have a look at this and see what you think of this.
Yeah, they're actually masonry bees. And they're acting very, very strange. I think someone will killing some of the big ones. It's really odd. Don't like it when I open the window. So just the way these bees are behaving, because there's large ones and small ones. The older ones seem to be protecting the little ones from the baby. I don't know. As soon as you open the window, they start buzzing around. It's interesting.